more about Langlee Wave Power?
Yeah, we started in 2006 developing wave power concept, utilizing this technology where we have the panels going back and forth with the wave. And what we do is very basically to produce electricity from the movements of the waves. So we utilize the horizontal movement in the waves. What we have is a floating device just at the surface of the waves, to capture the horizontal movement of the waves and turn it into electricity.
And how did you come to develop the technology?
Well, I never believed in the point absorber. I think that a lot of people have tried to do something about it and not really succeeded, so I thought we have to do something totally different. Then we came up with the idea to utilize the horizontal movement of the waves. So we started up with one water wing that was fixed to the seabed. But we very quickly saw that it's too expensive. Half of the cost is actually to have the water wing stable on the seabed. So we saw that we have to make a floating device. So the system that we have now can be manufactured at the shipyard and towed to site. Very quick installation, just slack mooring to fix it in the position. So that means the system is so much easier than when you have to fix it to the seabed. And the other thing is also the consenting problem you have when you have to make a concrete foundation on the seabed. I mean, the consenting is complicated enough when you have a floating device.
And you've recently made some developments on the design. Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, from the day we started, we have tried to cut the cost, because that's the main issue actually. To make wave power work, it's not very difficult. It's to make it cost efficient that is complicated. So yeah, what we have done the last 12 months development is to reduce the steel weight about 40% by removing the vertical columns, and we have put all the technical components into one generator module. That makes the logistics much easier. The local shipyard will produce everything like the water wings and the structure which is made of steel. What we will supply is the generator module where we have all the technology to take the wave movement and turn it into pure electricity that can be fed into the grid.
And where are you working now, for the most part?
The project that we are working on now is to have a prototype in Norwegian water 12 months from now. Just received the funding from Innovation Norway, so yeah.
And then looking forward about 10-15 years, where do you see this technology going, or where do you hope to have it?
I think wave power can be a bigger industry than wind power. It just takes time to develop, and it's a huge step to take it from the idea into a commercial product. See, it will still take a couple of years until we have commercial wave power units in the sea, and it will take 10-15 years to come to the level to be big enough, as big as wind power is today, but we will reach there. I'm quite sure about that.
And where does the name Langlee come from?
Langlee actually means in Chinese wave power. Lang means wave and Li means power. So we have big ambitions. When we enter China, we will already have a name that will work well.